What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and man, I am kind of excited for this Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which obviously I'm a Call of Duty fan at heart all the time. That's where I started my channel, and even like that's what I think I started leading teams, like I'd say 9 years ago. 9 years ago is when I think I led my first sniping team. I'd say 10 years ago is when I started actually like trying to join one and everything. Maybe 11, I'm not entirely sure, but I've always been a Call of Duty fan. I always loved the game. I always loved the franchise. I'll never dislike it. Like, I like every single Call of Duty. Is one worse than another? Yeah, obviously. I don't know which one I'd say is the worst. Everyone got their own preference. Like, some people hate BO3 just because, well, I mean, everyone just has their own that they hate. I mean, personally, me, I guess my least favorite might be, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, I really don't know. I mean, because I liked Advanced Warfare. I liked Infinite Warfare. Took me a little bit. I hated Ghost at the beginning solely for the colors. It was the most dullest looking Call of Duty ever, in my opinion. And, I mean, I ended up playing it later, so it really didn't matter. But this game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'm not going to lie, I was skeptical at the beginning because I'm like, you're going to reboot the series? Again, like, we just got to remaster Modern Warfare. Now you're going to make another one called Modern Warfare and just reboot it. A soft reboot. And I'm like, okay. And I guess they're doing the new engine and everything. And when developers announce the whole new engine stuff, you always got to be skeptical because a lot of people, when they say this, it normally doesn't mean you're going to get what they're saying. Because Rainbow Six Siege did this. I know there's a couple other games. Probably a Battlefield's done this in the past too. I swear they announce a new engine after every single game they release. Obviously that's probably not true, but I just feel like in trailers they're always saying something graphically about the game. But this is the first time I think Call of Duty has ever actually said like, oh, this is a new engine. It's gonna be graphically stunning. You guys are in for a treat and all that. And I'm just like, okay, well, let's see it then. And then they came out with some teasers, screenshots of in-game stuff, which that blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, this game is actually like beautiful. And then they showed the 2v2 mode. And I gotta say, this game looks like it's going to be extremely fun playing Search and Destroy. And you know what that's good for? Not only for just playing it yourself, but competitive Call of Duty. The game looks really fun to get in gunfights. It looks really fun to run and gun. A lot of people are like, you can't run a gun anymore on this game for the looks of it. And it's like, yes, you can. You can run a gun in every single Call of Duty. This is going to be no difference. They were playing a 2v2 mode, so obviously they're not going to show run and gunning because it's a 2v2 mode. It wouldn't make any sense. But I'm off that. The game just looks like it's going to be, you could either play really tactically, obviously, run and gun, obviously. I'm just wondering how the sniping is. It looks good, but there's always patches beforehand. It was really early when we saw this 2v2 mode, but it just looks really good. The game looks fun in general. I honestly hope that they just go back to how they did the leveling system before and just go up to 10th Prestige. If they do decide to do Master Prestige, I guess I'm okay with it. I mean, it really doesn't matter. More leveling for me. But I'd personally just like them to go back to how it was. Once you get to 10th Prestige and you hit that mark and you cap and that's it, I'm fine with that. Because that's just, I don't know, that's how I used to love to play. But now there's like Max Prestige and then you got to get to level 1000. I'm just like, I don't got time to grind this much. I don't even have time to grind Call of Duty as much as I used to. But the game just looks stunning. But then they decided to release today the intro screen to every single game. Now obviously it says we're going into Collation Operation Gunrunner. I'm wondering if the operation is just some, kind of weird information that they're always going to put down below that you really will never care about in your matches, or is this actually like the name of the game mode that you're playing? Because if so, then that's a different mode. Obviously I didn't really look into all the modes that they are including. I didn't pay attention to that at all, but I do know that they are going to be adding a few different modes, and they showed off that gun bench too. But this intro, man, this intro spawn little screen thing, I wonder if it's going to be different for different maps. Because obviously if you start coming in from a helicopter on every single map, then it's going to be repetitive. And then I'm just going to not really care as much about the intro. But obviously just from this alone, it still looks cool. I'm wondering if they're going to do something different for like indoor maps. Because they're going to have one where probably you're going to spawn indoors and see how that goes. I'm wondering if they're going to have like a different version of a spawn intro. Like maybe your squad breaches a door and then you just kind of walk in looking all badass and stuff and then the game starts. Because I do like how As soon as this spawn intro happens, and then when the game's about to start, it takes 3 seconds, and then you're ready to go. I thought that was really cool because there's been games in the past where they'd have these cool intros, and then 15 seconds later the game finally starts. Like, they'd have the cool intro, you spawn in, and then you gotta wait another 15 seconds. I thought that was so dumb. So when they showed that it was only gonna be 3 seconds, I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. So, I mean, I'm really excited for this Call of Duty. I really am. There's not a Call of Duty that's really... I mean, I kind of say this every year because, I mean, it's not a lie. Every single year, I still get hyped for Call of Duty, and I will say that, I mean, let's say for BO3, I was really excited because I was into the jetpack Call of Duties just because I like the colors and everything and like how it felt in the beta. So I said that this is the first time I've been this excited for Call of Duty. It wasn't a lie. Infinite Warfare was bringing back Modern Warfare. I was like, okay, I'm excited. World War II, I was excited. BO4, obviously excited because I'm just a Black Ops fan. So I've been excited for every single Call of Duty, but this one's just different. It's turning the tables. It's turning the way you play Call of Duty. It does look like it plays different. People that has played it said it plays different, not in a bad way, but I think we're all gonna probably have to get used to it maybe for a couple matches, and then we'll be like, okay, it's Call of Duty. But it just looks fun. It looks aesthetically pleasing. They're adding a few new things to the game. The gun bench is coming back. It looks really nice because they did do that, I think, in World War II, where you could customize each and every part. Well, not each and every part, but a few parts here and there. Same with how they did it for, I think, BO3. You could customize like certain aspects of your gun. So obviously now that they got something specifically for your gun, I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully they add, I want them to add a good combat card, man. Combat record. I want them to add a really good one that goes in depth. And the thing is, Infinity War is not known for doing that. They are not known for adding a good combat record. Every single year, like World War II is actually kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of nice. But beforehand, well, that was Sledgehammer, so I can't say Infinity War really was responsible for that. But like, let's see, Modern Warfare, obviously, like the beginning one, not really a great combat record. It was just basic. Then you had Modern Warfare 2, pretty much the exact same one. Modern Warfare 3 was a little different, but it was still basic. But I like how Black Ops does their combat records. They'll tell you where you're hitting your shots. They'll tell you what guns you're using. They'll tell you every little thing, like 7 different pages of it. And I just like staring at my stats, wondering, okay, what could I use more? What haven't I used? You know, like, you could do a challenge with that. 10,000 kills with every single gun. Not that you'd want to do that, but, you know, have challenges, and you could actually look in your combat record to see exactly what you're doing. Black Ops 3 had a really good one. Black Ops 2 had an amazing one. I think Black Ops 4. I think they kind of went a little plain on Black Ops 4. Actually, yeah, I didn't like Black Ops 4's combat record, thinking about it now. So, I can't praise theirs. Infinite Warfare actually had a decent one, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't played Infinite Warfare in a very long time. I don't remember their combat record. But I'm just hoping that Modern Warfare has a good combat record. If they're doing all this new stuff, do something different that Infinity Ward really hasn't done, and give us a in-depth combat record where we can look at a whole bunch of stuff. I think that'd be awesome. I know that's something that not a lot of people wants to see, but I'm like, I kind of want to see it. Like, let me see what you got, and I think it'd be cool. But let me know down in the comment section below if you guys are excited for Modern Warfare, which I know I got some Call of Duty fans on my channel, so I know there's gonna be some people hype, and I'll be running with the squad. I'm downloading BO4 right now, so then later, probably in the future, I can make some content on that and bring you guys some streams where I can play with a whole bunch of people. I think that'd be really fun, but we'll have to just wait and see. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.